Instagram, Facebook. You know me, Martin Morris, toldtobethebroke.com, toldtobethebroke.com. Where am I? Take a look. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Heading in today, last day. Since COVID, been here since about 2020. Schedule change, had to finally put it up because the schedule is conflicting with my full-time job. So I was able to save about $28,000 to apply towards the student loan. Got a little extra money to pay for my student loan. So now heading to off to new adventures, man. toldtobethebroke.com, toldtobethebroke.com. I'm listening to Grant Cardone. Now I need to take the idea and take it to the market. That's all it is now. Take it to the market and then monetize it from the $2 to the $2,000 to the $200. That's where I am now. So that's where we've studied Grant, worked on sales, knocked on doors, did follow up, did closes. Hey, have you seen enough to make a decision? Now, after all of that, after 2.5 years, I realized marketing. Doesn't matter how good I am in sales. I can stand there for 2 hours, but who's doing the marketing? Who's out there hustling? I was telling my boss just yesterday, who's doing the marketing? If they're not doing the marketing, it's a suicide mission, man. We're just going to hope people come in. That's what I learned, man. That's why you got to, same with your career. Like Grant says, you got to market, collaborate, talk to different people. Because you never know when you're going to run into a situation like Silicon Valley Bank. Look at what made that so bad, though. They put all the money from all the people, and like they were putting millions and billions. But the government only insures up to $255,000. That's the issue. So, I mean, you do it. Do you do the math? If you have $10 million divided by $250,000, if the government only insures $50,000 at each individual account, you got to put your money in 40 banks, basically. Is there 40? Are there 40? You got to put it in 40 bank accounts. So I had to go to Wells Fargo and open up a bank account at every Wells Fargo, every Bank of America or something, just to try to keep my money protected. That's a tricky thing, though. So I learned that, and then you just got to show up, man. It's boring. Success, as Grant says, after a while, it's boring. There's no strategy, but you got to keep learning. You start at zero every day. Because you got to make yourself too big to fail, man. That's why I'm moving on this $800 billion in student loan. If I can only get $5 million of that, that's $40 billion, man. That's my goal. Of the $800 billion of student debt outstanding, my goal is to get 80 billion, like 4%, 80 billion of five people who have $80 billion of student loans who want to pay me money to help them pay off their loans. They believe it's important to pay off their loan because the feds keep raising the interest rate. They don't want to look like a credit risk to the people that they're trying to get loans from, or they give them a higher interest rate. And they know if they're bringing in this money to pay off their student loan, that means there's money coming in. Remember what I told you before, where there's a money problem, there's not a student loan problem. There's a money problem. So how can we solve that money problem? So that's what I'm going to start working on now. toldtobethebroke.com, toldtobethebroke.com. Like, just think, if I can help people pay off $5,233 of student loan debt a month. That's all, a year. Just if I could just help you do that, man. For all of you who just have, how many of you have on student loans under $4,000? Comment, write down in the comment section. Put your name, comment, email. I'll give you a bonus tip toward the end of this discussion. But how many of you have student loans that are just $10,000, $5,000? I can show you how to pay off a student $5,233 a month a student loan. Would it be worth you paying $500, $600, $700? You're saying, Martin, why would I pay? You're not paying me you're paying me. You're not just paying for the program. You're paying for you. You say, you know what? I'd rather get this debt off my book so I can reinvest in other things. Because I'm paying Martin thousands of dollars maybe, but how many millions of dollars are you using by getting charged an extra 1%, 2%, and 3% on a loan for a car that you have for 7 years? How about your credit card? Maybe you could, if your student loan was lower, you get paid some people paying 34, 35, 36, 37% for credit cards right now. Just think how quick. That's like if you had a $10,000 loan at 33%. That's how much? $10,000 loan at 33%. That's $3,330 you'll be paying in interest. How about if you just had only 25%? That's $2,500 you'll be paying. Just think of that savings, $1,300. It's too old to be broke.com. Just write down in the comments section. Write down in the comments section. How much are you paying for those student loans, man? Would you be willing to get that student loan paid off? I want to help you pay off your student loan, man. I'm on your side, man. Too old to be broke.com. Too old to be broke.com. Go sign up, and I'll give you a bonus tip. I want you just to go out. The bonus tip to help you start getting your loan paid off. All I want you to do is find out how much your student loan is. You find out how much your interest. Find out how much your student loan is. Find out how much your interest is a month, and I'll help you find out. And I'll give you a little formula to help you find out how much your loan is. So I'll work with you on that. It's your bonus thing. But for now, I just want you to find out how much you owe on your student loan, and I want you to find out what the interest rate. And then I'll find out I'll show you how much the percent of your student loan is interest. Talk to you later. The last day today, man. So I believe it's time for me to apply Grant Cardone's principles. Idea, take the product to market. Now that's where we are heading into 2023.